Airsoft Lancer here. I'm going to be reviewing the safety guidelines and safety of airsoft guns, real firearms, and air gun or pellet guns. Number 1, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. What I mean by that, you do this. It's a lot more safer and you won't make a lot of mistakes unless you do this, then boom. One, if it's a real firearm, everybody's going to hear you and probably call the cops on what the hell happened. Second, you're gonna be deaf because you're not even wearing ear protection. And third, whatever you point at, it might ricochet and hit you. Second, always wear appropriate gear. So when you're firing a real gun, of course, you're gonna need safety glasses, earmuffs. If you fail to use those, you're going to go into bad consequences. 1, death. 2, death. Because if you shoot something and it ricochets and goes here, I have to be sorry. You're going to die. Because the bullet will penetrate ear, up to your skull, or if you're lucky, it won't hit your brain and probably hit the cords. So that's not a pleasant surprise. Third, do not brandish any weapons in public, which a lot of stupid kids and people are doing right now, and the result is in the next video. Poor sniper. He got arrested by a policeman or the soldier, if you see the video. So that's why you don't brandish any firearms in the public, or it will result in deadly consequences. Second, when you find a firearm in ground or in public, do not touch it. Do not ever touch it. If you do, a lot of people will accuse that you're the gunman, and they're gonna call the cops, and it's not gonna be pleasant. And third to that statement, when you pick up a gun or anything, do not. So let's say you're playing airsoft in your backyard or somewhere, or you get in trouble by the police when you're brandishing. You're like, hey, then a police shows up and said, "Put that gun down at once, gentlemen." Then you said, I can shoot you down. Then they're gonna shoot you down, huh? No joke. Okay, 4 is be safe. Of course, be safe. What I mean by be safe, check your surroundings. And when you're shooting, even though for airsoft, check what's behind your target. So let's say I'm in my backyard. I'm going to have a paper target. You're going to know what's beyond the target is either 1, the neighbor's house, or 2, wooden fence, then the neighbor house. So that's really critical to have a really secure backstop. 8, do not load your firearm unless you are told to or you're ready to fire in a safe place. One common mistake is, in airsoft, people just don't empty their mags. They're just, okay, I'm gonna reload. Then when they accidentally press the trigger because either 1, they're stupid, then boom, and it hits someone, you're going to get 1, probably in jail, but I don't think so. 2, probably a suspension from the place. 3rd, or even get expelled, which is worse. So, one last thing to cover. Gear, again. So you're playing airsoft, and you don't have any gear with you. You just only have this. Well, it's pretty good though, but you're getting shot at. So you're hiding in a corner, and you peek out, and you get shot in the face. There you go. 1, you lost your tooth. 2, you're gonna have very painful bruises. 3rd, you do not want to know. Because one time in AX, Airsoft Extreme, in Santa Clara, this kid got shot in a mask, and eventually the mouth guard broke and hit his mouth and chipped his teeth. Wasn't that pleasant? Okay. Now the gear again. This is a standard paintball mask, but you can use it for airsoft too, paintball, whatever. But it's highly recommended because it's full seal. So what do you mean by full seal? It covers your whole face, but not your head. So don't guarantee that you won't get shot in the head. So whenever the BB's gonna hit you anywhere, but like what I said, you better buy like a not cheap mask, or else the BB will come in here and chip your tooth or somewhere else. So that's why I prefer full face mask for like small scrimmages or in total every airsoft game, no matter what. Now, the next item is full seal goggles. These will hurt eventually, but you'll get used to it. But one worst thing to happen in the airsoft game is fogging up. Because when I used my goggles for the first time in ARC Airsoft, it starts fogging up and I was a sniper. So that was a bad thing. So I had to rely on my senses. So basically, it's like this. I know it looks big and hideous, but I guarantee you it will help a lot. This is by Lancer Tactical. Even though in 50 feet it will not break. Trust me, I got shot here like 5 times. Nope, not even a scratch. Well, it just depends if you dropped it. Next, let's talk about mouthwear. Like what I said, the paintball mask will do. But if you want to do like a tactical thing, or a mesh thing, a mesh mouth guard. Sometimes it will have one in your head right here and right here, but this one's just a basic one. So whenever a BB hits, it will stop it since it's metal and it won't break. Another good combo to do is safety glasses and mouth mesh. So eye protection, mouth protection overall. And what I'd like to do is, first I wear the mesh, then I wear the paintball mask under. So just in case my mouth breaks, my mouth guard breaks, I have another secondary to protect me. Now let's talk about outerwear. Gloves are really highly important in airsoft because if you get shot in a plain hand, it will like freaking hurt. Because even though closed gloves, even though you get shot in the finger, it still hurts like heck. But it's still critical to get gloves because if you're sliding or in an outdoor field, and if you go to a twig and you're not wearing gloves and you scratch your hands, that's an unpleasant surprise. So these are really, really good tactical gloves, bone gloves, I call them, by Vulcan Tactical. It's hard, very sturdy, and it could protect you from a lot of things, but not snake bites. Keep that in mind, it won't even help you from snake bites. Second is helmets. I know people can't afford these, well, they can, but some people don't like to use these because they think it's loose or big waste of money, but it's not. It's really helpful because aside from a paintball mask, you won't get headshots because it's covering the back of your head. That's a really critical thing in airsoft. So that's going to conclude the end of the video, so feel free to subscribe or ask questions about anything. So I hope you enjoyed the video and please subscribe.